Hi, I'm Kris Oldland. I'm the Editor-in-Chief of Field Service News, and today I'm really pleased to bring you another excerpt from our recent interview with Pål Rødseth, who's the CEO of Asolvi. You can find the full interview at fieldservicenews.com, and there's a link in the description below that will take you straight there. But in today's excerpt, we're going to be focusing on part of the conversation where Pål and I discuss how, having brought together the brands of Tesseract and Windserve and Avatic, and therefore having a much wider expanded customer base, what benefits were Asolvi, the new brand, seeing in terms of product and technology developments that wider feedback loop could create? Paul, you mentioned the unexpected bonus there of having that wider database and the information being fed back, that kind of feedback loop being increased, I guess. I suppose a natural evolution of that, and something I'd be keen to find out a little bit more about, is having the expanded customer base. Are you able to kind of utilise that? Do you have plans to utilise that to be able to identify best practices across different markets, across different geographies, and share that with your own customer base? So it's kind of improving their service delivery, improving your own service delivery, and of course always tweaking the technology as well.
It gives us a better chance to calibrate our products to what the customer wants. Obviously, the key driving force behind the Tesseract acquisition was to take the product out from a mainly UK-centric customer base to expand it into Europe, because it is a cloud-based solution. It has a lot of good functionalities, and we believe it's way ahead of a lot of the European competitors. Still, there are competitors out there, and we need to benchmark up against them. And just as I said, when it comes to the mobile functionality, we're getting very useful input to our product roadmap by having a broader customer base.
Okay. What are the challenges that many organisations that perhaps like yourselves have quite aggressive acquisitive nature, or have a very acquisitive strategy face, and I've seen this across a number of different industries, is that ability to kind of focus on the things that made them perfect, they were very strong, what they did in the first place. Now, the three organisations, Avatic, Windserve and Tesseract, have all kind of served, especially Avatic and Windserve, served the document management sector very, very well. Tesseract has been very much geared towards the SMB sector. Is that going to be a core focus for you moving forward, is to continue to kind of serve that those smaller service organisations? And is that a fear that as your brand grows, that might get diluted at all?
Our key market is European SMBs, and we will continue to focus on European SMBs. An SMB in the UK is slightly different than an SMB in the Nordic. They tend to be slightly bigger. But we're not going to go after the large enterprises. We do happen to have some large enterprise customers, some for historic reasons, some for specific functionality reasons that we can provide them. But our key target market is SMB, and will continue to be so.